Hey, 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 good people. Peace and happy Friday. It's Jamie, and I am checking in for day 5 of our Path to Purpose series. So, we got through, hey, Kelly, we got through the first week of the Path to Purpose series. And just to recap for everyone, day 1 was embracing your story. Day 2, we established core values. Day 3, we identified our gifts. Day 4, we started to pursue our purpose. And today is shifting your mindset because that is going to be needed to successfully pursue your purpose. There's going to need to be a shift because I can almost guarantee because if you aren't already walking in your purpose, then we need to get our minds together to make sure that we can stay on track once we start pursuing our purpose, because there will be challenges and obstacles, let me tell you. And we want to manifest greatness in our life, right? So, hello. Oh, hey, I met you in Paris. Hey, thanks for joining. I still rock my earrings. So, yes, so I am going to be sharing on shifting your mindset, and the download at the end of this will be there for 24 hours. Actually, I can probably leave it for 48 since I'm not doing the weekend. The download for the shifting your mindset worksheet. So let's get into it. Change your mind, change your life, right? So a man thinketh. There's so much power in our thoughts in addition to our words. So part of when I coach on shifting your mindset is also transforming your narrative, because we speak these things, we speak these things out, and they affect how we think, right? Our thoughts, all of that's connected, and then ultimately our behavior and actions. So the importance in, if you've ever heard the quote, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So true. So we want to have some positive shifting and go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. So you'll see a lot of that, a little diagram that I have for that on the worksheet that you download. But some of the examples would be, for example, a fixed mindset might say, have a perfectionism mindset, right? Fixed, that everything has to be perfect and has to be done this way. Where a growth mindset is like, hey, doesn't have to be perfect. Let me try this, and whatever doesn't work the way I think it should or I planned, right? We're going to grow, we're going to learn, we're going to make the adjustment and keep going. So that's kind of where you need to be and need to get to, and we need to continue to grow in trying to get ourselves into the growth mindset in order to successfully pursue your purpose, because you will run into a lot of uncertainty, and that's okay. That's to be expected. And so the growth mindset will help us to not lose faith, not to give up when we run into those moments that we're not too sure what may come next. But we just know, our growth mindset is going to say, we just know that failure is not an option, right? There is no failure. We learn and we grow. Our growth mindset is going to tell us that this purpose, there's no plan B to your purpose, right? There's no backup plan. This is what you were made to do. Your purpose is what you were created for. So it's not optional. So the growth mindset is going to reiterate that with the actions, right? There's no stopping. There's no giving up. It may feel overwhelmed at times. You may be exhausted, maybe. There may be some things that you have to adjust, but that growth mindset is going to say, there's no option, right? There's no quitting. There's no giving up. So in pursuing your purpose, I thought that it was important on your purpose path to reiterate and to stress the importance of having a shift in the mindset so that we can go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset to keep us on our journey to pursuing our purpose and to ultimately fulfilling our purpose, right? So a couple of notes I have just to make sure that I communicated it correctly. Like I'm big on attitude, right? Attitude is everything. It will make or break. It can make or break our day, right? Hey, Britt. Thanks for hopping on. So, and just sharing, Britt, on growth mindset, shifting our mindset from a fixed to a growth mindset to successfully pursue and ultimately fulfill your purpose. So we know that that's necessary because there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of challenges, there's a lot of things that we will hit along the way, but our growth mindset needs to remind us that it's not an option. Our purpose is what we're made to do. So shifting that mindset out of a plan B, and when I say plan B, meaning not pursuing your purpose. Now there's a plan B, C, D, E, right? If one thing doesn't work, we keep going. We shift, we adjust, we try another way, but we don't give up. So that's a growth mindset. We don't give up. We don't take failure. We learn, we grow, we keep moving forward. So the importance in that is because you will have moments where you feel like it, but we have to change our narrative. A growth mindset I associate also with transforming your narrative to support that mindset. And that's going to look like I get to, right? Instead of I have to. It's going to put us in a different mindset of attitude of gratitude, right? I get to come on here and share with you. I get to share with my community. I get to inspire women. Not I have to get on this Instagram live, right? No, I get to share. That's a privilege I don't take for granted. That's something I appreciate, everybody that shares this space with me. And it keeps me in an attitude of gratitude when I change my narrative and speak that way and remind myself of the privilege, right? I get to pay bills. I get to pay my bills today because I'm privileged and blessed to have the opportunity to work when some people can't, right? Especially with this pandemic. So I don't have to pay bills. I get to pay them, and I'm thankful that I have the resources to do so. So it's just a shift in your mindset to support your transformation, in your narrative to support the shift in your mindset so that you're on this journey and you're triumphant and so that you're successful and so that you can get to where you want to go. There is a download again in the link in the bio. And yes, Britt says, yes, I was just studying about growth mindset, trying to get coached by Jamie and find my piece of happy. Yes, Britt. Definitely. Peace and happy is a result of walking in your purpose, and that's what we're doing. This is a Path to Purpose series, so you are in the right place. Yes. And growth mindset is all part of that. So embrace your story, establish your core values, identify your gifts, pursue your purpose, and shift your mindset to set you up for success on the journey. All right? We want to go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. There's a little diagram. There's some, I gave you 5 in the worksheet. I give you 5 ways to promote a growth mindset. And then I just give you some fill in the blanks of those ways that you can kind of check off that you've done it. Hey, Coach BB. So yes, hopefully that helps you all. Thank you, ladies. Give me, if you have any examples or any suggestions, drop them in the comments. I will make sure that I read them so that this is captured in the replay. If you're watching the replay and you didn't catch it live, hashtag replay. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you have any specific narratives or statements. There's, mindset growth statements. Like I said, that shifting from I have to I get to give you an attitude of gratitude, to help you to constantly acknowledge the privilege, because it's easy for us to kind of see the negative sometimes in days, and attitude is everything. It drives us. So we definitely want to continue to have a growth mindset where we are not taking things for granted, right? We're using gratitude, and we're expressing gratefulness for what we have, and recognizing that. We want to make sure that we're not staying in a perfectionist state that's gonna hinder us, because there is no perfect, right? So don't stop or think that you have to wait to pursue your purpose because the time has to be right, because the money has to be right, because we do these things to we tell ourselves that we're getting it together, we're getting things in order, we're doing the right thing, when ultimately we're sabotaging ourselves. We're stopping ourselves. So shift that mindset, do away with perfectionism. It will hinder your purpose path. So make sure that we are shifting our mindset to a growth mindset that says, hey, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm on my way. It doesn't have to be perfect, and if this doesn't work, then I'll try this, right? I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, I'm going to keep pursuing my purpose. And make sure that you remind yourself that it is not an option. This is something you were made for. You were created for this purpose. So pursuing it and fulfilling it is not an option. Take the option off the table. Take the I'm not ready. Take the shift your narrative, transform your narrative. So there's no too late. There's no too old. There's no too young. There's no I need a degree. There's none of that. You are equipped, right? We talked about that with identifying your gifts. You are equipped with everything you need to pursue your purpose. So wrap your mind around that. Do that shift that you need. And so do a self-assessment, right? Along with the worksheet. You know those narratives that need to transform so that you get in a habit when you hear them, you can kind of catch yourself, right? You don't have to take the kids to this, right? You get to because everybody doesn't. So practice that mindset shift. Let me know how that works out. If you have any suggestions for the community, feel free. I don't have all the answers, and I didn't take a lot of time to like break everything down. So there's plenty of statements out there that people can kind of pull from and find one that resonates with you, like an affirmation almost. So if you have any and you're watching this now or watching the replay, drop it in the comments so we can grow better together. Thank you, ladies, as always, for joining me. Any men that may be watching the replay, thank you for taking the time. Thank you, as always, for sharing this space with me. And I encourage you to smile often, laugh hard, love more, and live your life with purpose. Bye.